So she's probably gone, right? We're gonna have to follow her, though. We gotta open that door. The Eye of Sauron still follows us, guys. Whiff. Where should I stand? Right about here? Oh, come on. Yeah, a little closer. There we go. Oh, somebody's gonna be on it. Oh, I know what's happening. No? Okay. They got me. They got me, guys. I was fully expecting somebody to be on that elevator. The guest area. I guess that was a chapter in itself. That seemed pretty quick compared to the other ones. I don't know, though. What is happening on this boat, guys? I've heard from a lot of different people that this game is really short, though, so I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end. If we're not, you know, already at the end. I think it's coming up very soon. Oh, good. Mannequins. Why does every horror game have to come back to mannequins, guys? Every single one. It always comes back to mannequins. Alright, we need a key. We have to go upstairs. This area is giving me a bit of a Resident Evil vibe. Somebody's singing. Who are these portraits of? There's like a pig, some really ugly dude, a dude looking through a keyhole of some kind. Okay, geisha lady's singing up here, I think. Oh, fuck off with the mannequins. She's got a statue of her own. I want to break it. But I feel like we're not supposed to alert her to our presence right now. That's creepy as shit, guys. We're in her bedroom, though. This is messed up. You're not supposed to enter a lady's bedroom. Is that her when she was a kid? That portrait right there? Okay. We've got a vase with the Eye of Sauron. Key's probably in that, right? This is gonna alert her, though. No? She just straight up vanished? Oh, I don't like that. That's somehow even worse, guys. That's worse than if she would have just came in here. Okay, give me a second here. I've got to do this. Not even so much because I care about the collectibles, but just as like a fuck you to her for putting me through all this. That's my petty little revenge. And who knows? Like, if she's like the final boss or whatever of this game, maybe like the amount of geisha dolls you break can have an effect on the final encounter. That'd be cool. If like everyone that you broke actually weakened her somehow. I don't know what the lights would do. The things that weaken lights and the cone heads. Maybe it all ties together somehow. That would be neat. Okay, let's go. This place is so dilapidated. Oh shit! Okay, I'm running. I'm running. Yep, there she is. I fucking knew it. I'm running. Oh, oh, I made it. That was creepy. That was like something out of The Grudge, man. I can't handle this shit. Why are all the mirrors broken? You guys notice that? All of the mirrors are broken. Including the one she was looking at in her room. Fuck this. Fuck everything. Any one of these could be the real one. I'm just gonna run through here. I don't like this place, guys. Fuck your shitty boarded up hole in the wall. Okay, all of the mirrors are broken except for this one. We're gonna need this, aren't we? This is how we're gonna kill her. She doesn't like her reflection for some reason. She doesn't like the way she looks, and she can't handle her own appearance, so we're gonna shove it in her face. I don't know why it's like that, but it seems pretty obvious. Okay, bitch. Come on, I'm ready for you. No, I wasn't ready for that. Never mind. She's like a ghost, man. Ah! Yeah! Yeah, that's right. Eat that. Get up, kid. Get up. We ain't got time to play around. This is life or death right here. Really? Okay, so she's got some kind of like telekinetic power where she just picks you up and does something awful. I feel like I didn't really have time to react to that. Maybe I just didn't see it. Maybe it was there before I noticed it. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't hang out in the spotlight. I'm not sure if we're supposed to be in the spotlight or out of it. But I think we know generally what to do. We just got to be careful. Okay. Okay. Let's try... No, you probably want to be in the light, right? Because that's how she sees it. Fuck off! Oh. Yeah, so I think that happened because I wasn't far enough in the lights. It would be logical. You need light to see the mirror, right? So, yeah, we'll stay in there. No dicking around. This game feels more and more like Limbo the longer I play it because the more I die. Although it's usually like not a surprise when it happens. Sometimes it is, but usually it's like, you just didn't do something exactly right, and the game has really strict requirements about certain things. Okay, middle of the spotlight. Here we go. Get in there. Get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up. I don't like how long that takes, guys. Get up. Spotlight. Spotlight, over here. Okay, that's not the same place she came from last time, so it must be random, I guess. Here we go, here we go. Oh! Oh! She's getting tricksy. Urgh, that was 3. Boss fight should be over. Video game rules. It wasn't enough. She wants more than 3. She's fucking with me, guys. Big time. Okay, that was 4, right? How many is it gonna take? What? What? I was facing her. I was looking right at her. I don't understand, guys. Okay, that was number 5 right there. Went the same as last time where the light didn't even move, but this time the mirror actually worked, so... There it is. It took 6 times. Yo, we jacked her up though, guys. Oh, and I'm hungry again. Oh, it's time. Yeah, I'm all about this. I'm going to devour this bitch for what she's put me through, and I'm going to absorb her powers, and then I'm going to become the headmistress. I can see it already. You guys watch. I'm about to run this joint. Come here, you crazy, pale geisha bitch. Looking like that bitch from The Ring who just crawled out of the TV. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you get. I knew it, guys. Did you see that dark power coming around me? I just became her. I am become Geisha Lady. Guys, you can see the power swirling around me like I'm the queen from Eco. Alright, you guys are gonna subject to my will, right? You have to do my bidding now. Or I could just straight up kill you. They're still trying to eat me. But I ain't having it anymore. Yeah, eat that, bitch. I'm killing every last one of these dudes. That was cool, guys. I feel like Carrie right now. Just took out everyone who ever wronged me. Okay, sweet, sweet freedom. Here we go, guys. I can't run right now, by the way. I gotta take it slow. This is some really creepy music. The ladies' quarters. I guess that's it. We won. Leaving all these dead fatties in our wake. Oh, the Coneheads! Are you guys gonna escape with me? I'm sorry I ate your friend. I didn't mean to. The game made me do it. They don't trust me now, though. They'd rather hang out here. I wonder if the number of them that show up right there corresponds to how many you were able to pick up in the game. I can't remember how many I picked up. It might have been 3, though. Well, that's it. Yeah. So that's Little Nightmares, guys. That was a really quick game. I'm not sure what my total playtime amounted to. It must have been between like 2 and 3 hours, right? It is a little short for the $20 price tag, but I'm not one of those gamers that gets all bent out of shape when a game's really short. Like, to me, it's more about the content. I mean, the classic example I point to is Super Metroid. I mean, you can beat that game in literally 2 or 3 hours when you know what you're doing. And, yeah, sure, the first time it's going to take you a little longer, but like on the books, it's not a long game, and it's still one of the best games ever made from a design perspective. It's like game design 101. This is how you make a game. So it's worth every penny I've ever spent on it, and I think this game is worth it too. I really enjoyed it. I will say it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, and that's not a bad thing at all. I mean, I went into it thinking it would be something closer to a Limbo or an Inside, and it definitely had inspirations from that. There's no doubt about that. But it ended up being more of like a horror stealth game than something like a puzzle platformer / psychological thriller, is I guess what you would call Limbo. I mean, Limbo was just like unsettling all around, but it didn't have a lot of like overt horror to it. This game was all about like, you are running for your life and you are going to die in horrible ways because people are like actively inflicting it upon you, whereas in Limbo it was, I mean, Limbo had that too, don't get me wrong, it certainly did, but it was more about the overall atmosphere of the world oppressing you instead of like specific threats most of the time. I don't know, that could be a bad characterization. I haven't played Limbo for a long time. I'm talking more about Limbo than I am about Little Nightmares right now, but it's the most easy comparison I have, guys. I feel like this game, like if this game was Friday the 13th, then Limbo was like The Sixth Sense, if that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. But, that is to say, I did really enjoy this. I feel like it was really well designed for most of the level design. The controls worked. They're a little unorthodox, but they worked. That doesn't mean that they were bad. You just had to get used to them. I never really got used to the whole climbing and jumping, the way it handled that, but that's more on me. I will say there were a couple of spots around the design where it felt like it could have been a little bit more lenient. I mean, I'm not one to run from a challenge in video games, but there's a difference between like a clear challenge and then something that's just like unforgiving because they want you to like move or do something a really specific way and you really have no way of knowing that. There were a couple times where I died where I kind of felt like that wasn't my fault, but there were also plenty of times where I died where it was totally my fault, so it's not a huge deal overall. It was definitely a very scary game. I mean, it's not like pee your pants scary, and I have a lower threshold for that than a lot of other people. I know everybody on YouTube's a tough guy, and like, oh, this game wasn't scary. It takes so much to scare me, you don't even know. And that ain't me. Like, I put myself into a game, I suspend my disbelief, and this game had a lot of tension to it. There were a lot of parts where I was just like, I don't want to walk this direction, but I have to proceed. So that was more of like an atmosphere thing than anything else. They really nailed the atmosphere. The level design and the way the graphics worked in tandem with the level design, it made some of the puzzle solving a little difficult because things blended into the background in really surreptitious ways. Is that the right word? Stealthily, kind of? I think surreptitious is the right word. But it all came together to serve the atmosphere really well, I think, because like, by virtue of the fact that nothing stood out all that much, it made the world a little harder to navigate, and that increased the fear factor, I feel. So, very well designed. Like I said before, everything felt like a Tim Burton character. And, honestly, guys, the story was pretty good, too. What little we got of it. I get a little angry at Limbo and Inside because they tell a story, but they don't give a lot of details. And a lot of times in games that don't give you a lot of story details, you get to the end and it's kind of one of those deals where like, I'm not sure what the hell I just watched or what I played rather, and it's kind of up to me to fill in the blanks and make my own story out of it. And this game has a little bit of that as well, but at the same time, it had a very satisfying conclusion. Like, I don't know who these people were, why all these fatties are on this boat eating people. I don't know the deal with the geisha lady. It was kind of weird how the game went from kind of like a surreal nightmare landscape to like actual supernatural stuff going on with the geisha lady, because she had some kind of power that I was not prepared for. But the way it wrapped up was really satisfying. Even if I kind of saw a little bit of it coming, just the fact that you got to take out that lady, take her power, and then dish it back out to the people that have been torturing you all this time, that's really satisfying. And even though you don't know, like, who these people are or why they exist the way they do, you had an investment in making them pay for what they did. So that was really awesome. And I feel like a lot of that gets lost in these other games where they just don't give you a ton of super detailed stuff about the story. I just noticed there was a name on the credits that said CQC Supervisor. That's a really cool title. I don't know if by CQC they mean Close Quarters Combat. I hope that's what they mean, and I don't know what that means as a credit at the end of a video game, but it just stood out to me. So I just wanted to mention it. Yeah, overall, guys, I give this a thumbs up. I'm glad I played it. I do apologize that it took me so long to finish the series. That's just kind of how my life is right now. Now that I'm finished with this, I am going to immediately move over to Horizon Zero Dawn, which I've been putting off for months. But I wanted to get, another game off my plate because I still have Zelda going in the background, which takes up most of my recording time. So I wanted to clear this one out of the way so I could start Horizon and kind of play that in tandem with Zelda. And I'm also going to be starting Mass Effect really soon. We already had our votes, and you guys decided that I'm going to be playing as female Shepard, so that's going to be awesome. That's the start of a huge series. I hope you look forward to that. And that's really all I got for you right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this and for supporting it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I really appreciate all the love, guys. I am Dude Long Couch, this is Little Nightmares, and I will catch you guys in my next series. Have a good one, guys. Oh snap, guys, we're not done yet. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. Thank you for developing such a fun game. And X to go back. Okay, I guess that was it. It looked like I was going to be in control of stupid banana raincoat wearing bitch there again, but I guess not. That was it. We just saw her out and about somewhere, hanging out. Out in the real world. Free of the nightmare, I suppose. But at what cost, guys? At what cost? Okay, I'm out for real. Take care, guys.